Hey everyone, we're back with some more Fate Grand Order with the Götterdämmerung chapter. Figured I'd do one more video tonight before we move on to Final Fantasy. So yeah, last time Yurialia, that's how you say your name, carried us through the secret fight. Both of them. She is a godsend. Literally, because she is a goddess. So the other god is beginning. I believe a certain someone will be showing up soon. Oh yeah, our plan! I forgot about this. Listen close. Once we make our way into their base. So, Napoleon broke free from their ruins, but we're still ruined. Was our plan to be captured? I'm guessing that's what it is. The best case is we find the paper moon and info about the tree without any trouble. We can't count on that being the case. For one thing, the queen's gonna know we're there. We cannot take her on alone. Period. She's a goddess who held on to her power since the Age of Gods, the embodiment of nature itself. Can't even get a good read on her magical energy. We won't have a chance against her unless we take some special steps. That's how strong she is. All that said, the Queen's not going to kill us. So, we're gonna make becoming prisoners part of the plan. Oh. So, if I understand you, you're saying the Queen will move to capture us? That's right. She's like a big ball of pure mercy. She really, truly loves everyone, human and heroic spirit. Once she decides not to kill someone, she won't. She might talk about killing her enemies, but honestly, there's just no one who can threaten her. That's how it went with me. She couldn't even be bothered to fight me, no matter how many shots I fired at her. May as well have been a fly. She'll never bother with sounding alarms, putting out garrisons, or anything like that. The fact that it's still business as usual around here is proof of that. I get why you'd be worried, but don't forget who I am. I'm Napoleon, Emperor of France. How could we not trust this man? He's Ophelia's fiancé too. Not only that, I've had time to reflect on my failures from when I was alive. So trust me when I say I know what I'm doing. You got it, Supreme Commander. I mean, he could totally be baiting us to a trap, but how could you not trust this man? Right. Alright. Might be kind of a stretch to call this a strategy, but it's what we're going with. I see. So that was your strategy, huh? You certainly are daring for a master, aren't you? I can't say I'm mine personally, it's the scatach, but I also can't help but worry about you, so I'll lend a hand. Oh no, that was her. This is the dungeon, master. We really did end up prisoners. Fo. So far, so good. No, it's not. Good. Sorry for putting you through that. Could have avoided that battle with Sigurd if I hadn't been so brazen with my courtship. I really didn't think that one through. Sorry again. Not at all. Your plan did work out in the end. So did Napoleon just kind of let himself get captured? Because remember, he could move with the ruin on him. I'll admit it was a close call, but we made it. It was too dang close, wasn't it? It's all my fault. I'm sorry. My Horn X doesn't have any critical damage. Seems like everything is in working order. We're in just as good shape now as we were before we made our way in here. So, I'm a little hesitant to ask this, but... Napoleon, are you serious about Ophelia? Yes. You didn't sound like you were joking about that. Or like you wanted to confuse them. So, did he mean what you... Sure did. I fell for her hide. Well, more accurately, my head just went out to her. I don't think I had much compassion back when I was alive, but now, seems like that part of me has been cranked up to 11. Guess being a servant can be a real pain in the butt, huh? Pardon my French. Wouldn't have to worry about feelings and stuff if I were just a mindless battle robot. Anyway, all that aside, I'm well aware she's a cryptor. I know they're using the trees of happiness to prevent the continuation of humanity, that we'll have to take them out eventually. I know all that, and even so, I'm siding with you two. I won't betray your trust. I won't stop fighting until we've saved proper human history. Fofo? Aw, you believe me, pupper? Please stop. Haha, easy there, boy. Guess I did say I was okay with dogs, didn't I? Not all the marks they left on history were glorious. Made a lot of bad decisions too, like the one that resulted in the destruction of my grand army. I wasn't very good to the two women I loved either. They must hate me, and I don't blame them. You mean your first fiancé and Josephine, your actual first wife? Yeah, they were both good women. I promised that I'd make them happy, and I wouldn't let them down hard. The worst kind of guy around. And what about my last wife, Maria Luisa, or the lover I took when I was exiled? Was I able to make them happy? Honestly, couldn't tell you. But I don't pretend the past never happened. If humanity goes away, everything else will follow. Everything. It'd be great if all we lost was just the sadness and tears, but that's not how it'll work. Everything, good and bad, will be gone. Forever. My own glory doesn't really matter now, but to see all the joys, hopes, and dreams people have held throughout history disappear, well, I just can't let that happen now, can I? Dude, Napoleon's cool. Anyway, since I'm sure you've still got some concerns, why don't we go ahead and make it official with a temporary contract? That'd be great, but are you sure? Haha, you're a good man, Private. Did you forget about my sympathies for one of our enemies already? I really don't like the idea of betraying anyone, but I also can't deny that I've fallen for her. In which case, it only makes sense to have some insurance. So yeah, go for it. It'll make me feel better, too. Love does tend to drive a body mad, you know? Not that I want to talk. Alright, Private, let's do this thing. I accept. There, now we have a temporary contract. So, like, what are the limits of a temporary contract compared to... Oh! You got a Ascension. I think it's an Ascension anyway. Oh! Looks like my Spirit Origin is in even better shape now. This is great. It could be his first, but I mean, from what he's saying, I don't think it is. Once again, it's good to be fighting beside you. Maître? I don't know French. Oh, I'm assuming that means master. Haha. You happy about this too? You really are a good boy. So then, now that our contract's in place, back to the plan. We're prisoners now, just like I expected. So Bo is the, that's how we know if we could trust something or not, and he seems happy with it. If he goes Kiao, that means panic. So this is where we set about taking back the Paper Moon and gathering info on the Tree of Happiness. If we had an assassin on hand, we could have had them sneak in all stealthy-like, since we don't. I think we'll just have to go with a feint. I'll draw their attention as much as possible, while you... close your eyes. Oh? Senpai? Senpai, you're pale. Looks like the same thing that happened to you at Chaldea a few times before. Oh no, I have to go! The Christmas event has started! Excuse me, Senpai, but I need to run a quick emergency medical diagnostic. Well, the lottery boxes! Think of the boxes! All the caster gems! Senpai! Oh, end of chapter. Support. Oh! I know what this is. I know what this is. Change out the Flex suit for it's level 10 now, but we can still use it. Or we could use this one. Yeah, might as well. Let's level this one up. Plus, you know, it's canon. I think. I mean, I know we just took it off after Last But One ended. Yeah, like, it's pretty cold here, but it's not gonna kill us, so let's... Time for Edgelord. Well, well. I don't see your kind tumbling down here every day. You definitely didn't come down here of your own accord. Clearly fell down. Haha, they must have taken advantage of a flaw in your temporary contract. What? Napoleon wouldn't. They were able to forge a connection with you with no problem. It's just falling down here when you weren't able to make it out to the dream. Heh. I suppose this, too, is fate, Grand Order. You are... Don't push yourself too hard. That's it. You don't know me. There you go. Just forget about it. Regrets and voids that gnaw away at people in their dreams are my quarry. No one else's. Now then, I'm gonna send you back the way you came. I'll have to start by burning these things away. It'd help if you could form your sense of self soon. That might be asking a bit too much. Stand back. Hang on. Still unlocked, but if it's dangerous, I'll fight too. Yeah. Got a mystic code. Okay. It's our, local edgelord slash protector, Edmund, well, the Count of Monte Cristo. I thought this scene was back in Anastasia. Because I remember it gameplay-wise, but it's got a Götterdämmerung. You have to do that when I'm taking a drink? Come. Oh, you better keep running. Okay, so let's go and activate this. It's level 80? Let's do this then. I don't know if starting with arts would be enough to kill them. Like arts quick. Solo battles require... They're either a stomp or they require a little bit of strategy. I think I remember actually losing one of these before. But that might have just been because I didn't know what Edmund's... Well, the Count skills did. I think we need another buster. We'll definitely get his Noble Phantasm up though. Should have done 2 quicks instead, but what's done is done. So yeah, I think there's multiple of these fights, so is that just the rest of the chapter? And did Napoleon betray us? Like, it makes sense, like, that's why we passed out. Or it could have been Skadi overheard us talking about, the tree. It's like, oh yeah, can't do that. But, I mean, Napoleon betraying us right after we made a contract seems a lot more likely. Or maybe it was, whoever he's working with took advantage of the fact that we had a contract. Like, if he has a contract with someone else too, could they, like... Which, assuming that's the case, that takes out my Wandering Sea theory. And, I mean, him working with Ophelia seems a lot more likely. Which, I mean, makes sense since, the whole fiancé thing. But, I mean, actually that makes a lot of sense. Like, maybe they made a contract without her knowing? Hey, don't do that. I mean, is that possible? Like, it's not like she summoned him. He's from proper human history. I think if she summoned him, he'd be from the Lost Belt. Too easy. What is this place? A dream. Close to our nightmare, really. Once you wake up, you'll forget all about this place. But don't drop your guard just because it's a dream. Your soul and sense of self fell down here. If a beast sinks its fangs into you, it will rip open your sense of self. One tears you apart, your soul will just plain disappear. So if you want to make it out if you're alive, hurry. Crawl along the path that brought you here and talk to the one who invited you to this dream. Go on, Horsey. Escape the darkness. Is that the end or another one? Okay, there's more. Okay, it's not a solo battle though. Did I actually lose to that battle the first time around? I better not have. Let's... Oh, we gotta change everything up. We can use my Edmund. He's max bond, but I'll allow it. Let's get Ushi in here. And Fujino's single target, right? Oh yeah, I got Fujino, by the way. And Tomoe Gozen. I got Tomoe on the Skadi banner, I think. No, I don't think she's story locked. Never mind. I want someone AoE on the, in case someone dies. We could do Lancer Artoria. Kiara. Okay, sure. I imagine they're gonna be AoE. Oh, no battle. Oh, I mean, no dialogue. Maybe this one's gonna be like, maybe that's through. Well, no, there's probably gonna be a scene of us waking up. Yeah, I'm done checking the playlist because I know there's one chapter I need to be aware of. The rest are all like sub 40 minutes. Sub 40 minutes for them. which is like sub an hour for me. Which is really all I need to be aware of. Although it is kind of nice to know how long you're going to be recording beforehand, but I mean, as long as I know, okay, I'm not recording for 90 minutes, I'm good. Probably should have targeted the skeleton there. Okay, it's nice to have my own endman for this fight. Too bad I don't have a scatach. I could have used a support one, but I mean, it feels kind of weird to use scatach in Götterdämmerung, you know? It'd be like using Anastasia or Ivan back in Anastasia. I said her name, how did I forget the name? Yeah. So I forgot to look at the event list. I even took like a 20-minute break between recordings, but I mean, it has been a pretty slow, like, you know, past half a year since Anastasia. So maybe that's all. I feel like I'm still missing at least one of it, though, like, other than reruns. Like Apocrypha, Kogetsukan, Guru 3, Summer 3, and then, you know, Oniland, which I missed. If only I was on the right one. Well, actually, it might be better that we're not. Because, see, we get 3 crits. And give... Oh, we're back on the plug suit? Oh, I guess the support fight had its own mystic code. I guess. Oh, the last time we had a support fight like that probably would have been Shimosa, right? Which makes sense. Because, you know, we'd want to switch Musashi out. What? That wouldn't have been a... Huh, when was the last time? Because that was just a force support. It's not like you only use story servants. Speaking of, I think the upcoming Christmas event has that gimmick. It's been 2 years, so I kind of forget. It never got a rerun. Have they announced it yet? I want my Christmas kits. What? Is it qua or ket? I forget. Plus, it's the first event where, like, the welfare servant gets double XP, which makes leveling them so nice. Oh, dialogue. Well, well. You found the power to summon your heroic spirits even though you're stuck in a dream. I got a dream briefcase. Good. That means your sense of self has grown stronger. Remember yourself. Be very, very aware of who you are, and keep moving forward. Come, onward. I got one last one, and so my admin will say goodbye, and I'll be like, thank you, Count Monte Cristo. We better remember who he is. Although, they might not want to pull that card. Well, we met him in Shimosa. You guys see what I'm seeing? We'll save it for the end of the video. I can wait 5 minutes. Okay. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. We're here. Imagine opening your eyes. Sense those who lack form with your soul. Your choice. You have arrived. Hercules? Can you see it? You can see something big. Is that a giant? We have a dream Hercules. That's right. You already know what that thing is. It may possess gigantic power, but it is power that belonged to a human. It is a hero among heroes, one who tore apart through supernatural beings to lay claim to glory. Whoever invited you to this dream would seem to be a truly fascinating individual. Is it her then? Here he comes! We can't go around him, we'll just have to go through him. Continue onwards. Defeat it. See how far your power can take you. Well, you're helping out too, dude. Yeah, you're level 90, 10, 10, 10. It'd be nice if I had a second copy for your normal Phantasm, but hey. Or, you know, a double scatach for your normal Phantasm. I don't have him on the Japanese server, so it'd be so nice to have scatach like I do on that. Could we swap servers between the two? That'd be nice. Honestly, if I could, I'd just bring them all over here and probably stop playing on the Japanese servers. Oh, that's a lot of guts. Is it just 5? Those who protect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So, yeah, 6, which is half of what he usually has. Oh. I wondered, does his last life count as one, or? Like, there's 12 labors, right? Anyway, I should have brought a single target. It's too late to go back and get... Well, actually, wait. Maybe I do want to just go back and bring in, like, Uriel. Well, look at how much this doesn't... Well, withdraw if it's... disappointing. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, okay, let's go get, Okay, hold on, Edmund, I'll be right back. Look how... Wait, was it a question mark or a berserker? If it was a berserker, that's my own fault. But if it's a question mark, how was I supposed to know? Okay, this is my last one tonight, so let's just use a bronze apple. There. This is probably the fight I lost, right? There. Switch you out with... Oh, we can use Brunhild. I assume Hercules counts as beloved. Yeah, seems good to me. We can spam with... What's-your-face more, though, so... Yeah. Oh yeah, Maeve's got an interlude too. Her charm is good now. There's defense down on it. Her interlude is also kind of fun. Sateno showed up in it. Okay. Let's see what you can do. We still have the plug suit on? Yeah. Is there a normal Phantasm charm? Yep. Okay. Let's do this. I don't want him, like, using his... whatever. I've been assuming this whole time his guts is gonna restore him to, like, full HP. But that's probably not the case, right? And most would be half. Oh, I almost mistapped. Not misclicked, no. That would require you having a mouse. Charmin. We'll save the drain for next turn. Let's see if, you know, this... I don't think this will get her to 100, but... it could. It's feasible. Especially with crits. Yeah, not quite enough. You get 30k. It's nothing. Something like that, I think. Oh yeah, this guy, won't know what hit him. The servant is busted. She's gonna take us through the whole lost belt. Because we have to fight security again sometime. There we go. Oh yeah, didn't Hercules get like a buff on the Japanese servers? Like, I think it has to do with... What? Is it called God Hand? Wait, is that a Berserk reference? Oh yeah, I read Berserk, by the way. I'm no longer a casual who doesn't know why we hate Griffith. And honestly, did Griffith do anything? Yes, he did. Berserk is... Honestly, I was expecting it to be better than it was. I still enjoyed it. But my biggest problem with it probably isn't a lot of other people. I don't like the action scenes. Like, the art is fantastic, but I don't think... Is his name Miura? Is very good at drawing, like... I don't know the right term. Like, combat? Action? Like, the stills are amazing, but it just doesn't really capture a great sense of movement, if that makes sense. The characters are fun, though. Like, I wasn't really expecting Berserk to have, like, characters, if that makes sense. I thought it was just one guy going alone being edgy, but... Oh, come on, really? We're gonna just stun lock him all the way up till now. But I unexpectedly enjoyed, like, pretty much all the main cast. Like, Guts is cool. Casca, I mean, when she was a character, she was cool. She's a character again now, but, well, she's been in, like, one chapter. A spoiler. Rickard, for doing that one thing that he did, like, 30 chapters before present, he's awesome. Even though, like, back in the first arc, I couldn't differentiate him from another character, Judio? I don't know how to say his name. Shirke? She's cool. Same with the female. Like, she's not really a knight. Like, I thought she was at first, just because, like, she's like the figurehead of the army thing. But I also really like her character and her little her follower. He's cool too. He's probably my least favorite of the bunch, but even so, he's draws some cool scenes. Gigantic guard. Good work, Berserker. Thank you for protecting me. You've been such a good guardian. But it's okay. You can rest now. Please let him pass. See you, Berserker. Oh, Hercules. Did you hear that? It sounded like a girl. I see. That voice you heard is not meant for my ears. It belongs to the one who invited you into this dream. Your soul and sense of self returned to the dream the moment you destroyed that guard's phantasm. From here, you must continue on alone. Do not look back. Don't make the same mistake Orpheus did. Orpheus? Is that... I don't get the reference. I think it's a Greek god. You can't end the chapter there. Good evening, Horsey. I'm so glad I finally got to meet you. Oh, but I'm sorry it had to happen this way. While you're in the middle of making your temporary contract with the Archer, I kind of want to force my own connection in too. Oh, so that's what happened? I think that's what made you tumble into that strange place. But you made it out, and now here we are. So glad you made it. Who are you? Do I know you? Who knows? I certainly don't. You see, I'm someone with a deep bond to the Holy Grail. But I'm not actually that person entirely. The sea heroic spirits don't usually retain memories from their lives, but that definitely applies to me. I barely remember anything. I'm a droplet. A tiny, tiny droplet that dripped from someone who touched the Holy Grail. A fragment of a self and a soul that was given form. A spirit origin. I am an alter ego. My name is Sitonai. Or it might be pronounced Shitonai? I don't actually know. I wasn't really expecting him to show up for a while, like, before I saw the playlist thumbnail. But yeah. Oh, of course, right. Don't forget. We got something important to take care of. The other goddess End. So that'll be next time. Alright, friend requests. Take your time. It's okay. I can wait for consult you. At least give me the red hair if you're not gonna... Give me her. Soul Leader. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, hold on. I think we have one for a new slot, right? Oh, we have 6. Go Jean. Okay, I like that Uriali, even though her stats, her skills are... Where's your assassin? I'll add you. I'll grace you with a friend request. Yep. Nope, you guys are out of here. Sorry, noobs. I don't have enough space for you. Well, I mean, I do, but no. So yeah, that's... I want to keep going, but I also want to play Final Fantasy VIII. Well, like, I don't want to play Final Fantasy VIII, but my brain's telling me, hey, you should try to play as much as possible before the new 14 update. So I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, I'll be back hopefully tomorrow night for some more Götterdämmerung. It'd be really nice if I could finish at least this one. Hopefully Lost Bolt 3 too before New Year's. We'll see though. See you guys then. Bye.